And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. It's 7:30 p.m. and we're here January 3rd. Let's go over the first one. First article. It's going to be, oh man, government surveillance. Oh man. It wasn't enough that the government's like, yeah, anytime you move over $10,000 in crypto within 1 month on a particular platform, you got to notify the IRS, or there's a chance you get a felony charge. Great. Today, application, you know how the government prints money like it's not a big deal and they destroy the value of the money by printing it more and printing it more and all that? Instead of having money that's backed by gold and being fiscally responsible, the government blows money. I can go on and on about how disgusted I am with this government. Now they're going to start coming after us because we're earning extra money. The same money that they stole, steal from us because we got to work 50, 60 hours a week. I've had it. I've had it with these governments doing this dumb shit like that. They want to fuck our money system up. They just did. So now we got to go find part-time side gigs and shit. Now they want to tax us on the side gigs. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting out of hand. I didn't vote for any of these people. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm going to calm down for a little bit. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. None of the above. I'm just disgusted with government crooks. I'm trying to show all of you how to come up. That's what I'm trying to do. Not by working the rest of your life and doing all that dumb shit. What we got right now is an opportunity for you to come up and make millions. And you only need, man, if you had 500 bucks, right? Let's do the math. Well, first off, let me get done with the disclaimer. So my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of these things. Everything I say on this program is a lie. Don't believe a word I tell you, okay? There. Now let's get out the calculator. I'm going to show you what to do. 60 cents a piece. Let's say you spend 500 bucks. You can get 500 and maybe 700 XRP for 500 bucks because they're less than $1 a piece, like 60 cents. So you're looking at, let's just guess, you're going to get like 800 XRP for 500 bucks. $800 XRP times, I really think it's going to hit 10 grand in less than a couple of years, like a year and a half. Look at 8 million bucks. That's not bad. For like a $500 investment, you can make $8 million. You don't need to be out there doing this, buying this, and trying to sell that, and da 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 da. You don't need to do a damn thing. Get your 500 fucking bucks. Get the XRP from a crypto exchange outside of the United States. Crypto She-Hulk, go ahead and list up there the exchanges they should probably get from. At least look into these exchanges. I'm showing you how to make $8 million out of 500. And there were two crypto guys I call digital dipsticks. They were trying to get you to buy like art painting shit. And it's like 500 bucks a share or whatever. Like, that's so stupid. I'm showing you how to make $8 million with 500 bucks. They're showing you how to get an art painting. You'll probably make 250 bucks off that. If you spend 500 bucks and a year or two later, you'll make $250. You listen to my show, you're going to make 8 million. Oh, they stopped having that company as a sponsor because I made them look like hammered dog shit. All right. Hey, I don't mention names, okay, but everybody knows who the digital dipsticks are. It's in their name on their social media page. See, this is why I'm listener sponsored, because you will not find me trying to sell you dumb shit like these other people, okay? But I like them. I don't care if you like them or not. That's fine. Get financially fucked up watching digital dipsticks, okay? There's two of them. All right? On my show, how dare you put that on your crypto program? You're totally leading people on the wrong path. Well, I just look at it as a little hedge. Wow. You guys, this is why I rely on you. I get paid by you, and then you don't have to get tricked and get ripped off. I don't represent no multi-billion-dollar company that rips people off, okay? It's not going to happen on my channel. Ulysses Merriweather, welcome to the channel. I'm going to do my best to deep dive news for you, Ulysses, and hopefully everything goes well with it. Kitch J, thank you very much for that donation. It's listener sponsors. Right down below, you see it looks like a money sign. It's in a rectangle. If you push that, it's the anti get wrecked. When you push that button, it enables this channel to keep going. You won't get wrecked if you watch what's going on in this channel. It's not possible. I don't do dumb shit on the show. Danny Boy, thanks for your time, Crypto Hulk. You know what? I'm helping my fellow human get out of being poor. If you're in a bad situation financially, I can't help you emotionally, spiritually, relationship wise, but I can help you make a lot of money. And with that, you can get all the counseling you need or whatever it is. Okay. Righty. Let's who's the first person here? Gotcha. Then it was Stephen Morris, Army P Man 1, XRP Nathan, AC Cobra, and then Peter Twatara. Let's get to this article here. This really makes me sick having to read stupid shit like this. These government fucks. Wait a second. We got a red pill up there. Oh my God. Wait, where did that one come from? Who the hell is dropping $100 bills in the show? Oh, yeah. 1970 legend says, I'm not getting wrecked. No. Look, I've worked around criminals, and I know if you've been on my show 3 months, you've heard me kind of say the same thing. I got new people showing up here every day. So it's kind of like in a month, I might have 1,000 people show up or whatever that are brand new. So this is a basic crypto show. I don't get anything complicated. I try to make it as easy as possible for you to see clear facts. I do fact-based educational programming. I bring facts and relate them to modern day. I bring stuff that's 10 years ago and show you why stuff is happening the way it is right now. I line stuff up as easy as I can. You don't I provide the material. You're adults. I make sure I check the box. The show's not for people under 18 or whatever. And then you make your own decision whether you want to invest and get rich or whatever. I don't get paid by any particular companies. It would be nice if I did. But the way I got this channel set up is since you guys are paying me, then you're the boss. So I can't be like ripping you off because there's nothing, I'm not selling anything. It'd be different. Like what these other people do, you gotta love it. Here's how you know this is manipulation is they'll read the news and intertwine their sponsors. So they'll be reading something about gold and tell you, oh yeah, here's my sponsor. They've got gold. Look, when I read the news, I just read the news and show you facts. I'm not trying to do a sales job here, okay? I'll just leave it at that. I listen to some of these people and I'm just like, oh my God, are you seriously trying to manipulate these people? Scare the hell out of you and talk to you. And then, well, here's my sponsor. Yeah, they'll save the day. Give them a call or whatever. I'm just like, wow, dude. But 1970 Legend, thank you for that. You're showing these people here that this is a serious channel. S. Harib. Oh, wait a second there. Oh. Well, that happens sometimes. S. Harib, thank you very much for that donation of the channel. Thunder from Down Under gave somebody a membership, and that was XXX Mooner. Tyrus showed up, and thank you for that donation. And let's go. Oh, look, we got a MC Prosperity gave 5 people memberships. Timothy Barkley, Mr. Hitstick, ASM Future, Bad Brazilian, Pay Kick. Those people got memberships from MC Prosperity, and then the official recruitment office of the Crypto Hulk Show opened up, it looks like. The 1970 legend gave 10 people memberships. Oh, I'll have to get to that red one in a minute. Hoo-wee. Bitcoin Dan got a membership. Tate Crypto, Brian Dowie, Eugene Berardi. I remember that name. Then we got Dan, Advanced Hood Cleaning Solutions, Antonio Pius, Free 78 Hand, Sergeant 48ers, Michael T. Brand new people, welcome to this channel. I want to congratulate you because these people that give you this stuff, I'm giving you a show to make millions. And some of you guys are going to make billions. You're giving free membership. These people obviously want you to learn. These people that gave you a free membership, now they can't pick. Google picks, not them. But I got people that watch the show that know that it's real. And they know you will be destroyed if you don't watch my show. You don't have to do everything I tell you. Just watch the information I give you. But what I want you to do is this. Don't let the membership expire. Go in right now, register your bank card. You can always end it before the 30 days is up. It won't charge you until this, and when this 30-day ends, that's when your bank card gets charged. You go in there, you log it in, set it for reoccurring. You're not charged. When this particular 30-day ends, if you don't like this show and you find, oh, there's nothing on there important at all, you'd have to be brain dead, but it's your option. You can cancel, okay? But at least register it and don't let it expire, because that's what happens a lot of the times. And then look, if you're a regular person, if you are literally dead broke and you have no money, this and that and the other, then I guess I can't help you. But there's always these reoccurring people that keep getting free memberships every month. And like I said, if you have a condition, I don't need to hear the horror stories and stuff. You don't need to come, because all I'm going to do is block you. Oh, I'm a mother of 7 children and I've gotten a car accident and I'm paralyzed. I don't need to hear the fucking stories of your life, okay? You don't need to justify shit to me. That's between you and karma. So when I'm trying to do all this good and people on this channel are doing good and trying to give, if there's greedy people out there, I hope karma comes back and whoops your ass so bad. That's what I hope. And if you're a good-hearted, see, it's not about paying. It's not about paying. I want to get it straight, because some people got thickness in their brain and they can't fucking think. If you truly are in a fucked up situation, we don't want to hear about it. You don't need to explain it or justify yourself. You deal with whatever karma comes your way. And if you're not doing anything wrong, then great. Fine. Nothing's going to happen. But that power of the universe has its way of getting people, all right? So if you know you're in the right, then you don't need to talk to me. You need to talk to the power of the universe, man. I'm not the one. That's way above my power. Next, let's get into the, oh, wait a second. Where did that red one come from? Ooh-wee. Jason Shotch. Thank you very much. It says payday. Oh, man. Crypto Hulk's making out all right on this show. Gosh, let's look into this, you guys. Here's this article. I'm going to copy paste it again. The government is just like unreasonable. Like, they destroy our money, they devalue it, they create this massive inflation, and then people got to work now an extra half a job just to try to make up money. And the government does this kind of fucking shit. This is what pisses me off. I hate these fucking government hacks. It almost makes me want to like run for some office and just throw these fucks out of office. Apps will be reporting your earnings to tax authorities from this week. Oh my God. Can't we just fucking live on this planet and try to make money without these stupid assholes fucking us over every day in every single way they can? Apps like eBay and Airbnb will be reporting your earnings to tax authorities. Wow. So in California, they just allow illegals to come in, and now we pay all their health insurance. 700,000 of these stupid assholes. And then there's all the other ones that are spread throughout the country as well. Illegal criminal assholes coming in. They get money and healthcare. I got to pay for this fucking shit. Like, I'm telling you what, like when I get rich, I'm getting the fuck out. Okay. And I'm not going to, yeah, no one, let me put it like this: nobody is going to take any portion of my crypto. No entity of any kind is getting a fucking dime. Just letting you know. Okay, then. Um, they're going to start reporting it under a new global agreement, which took effect yesterday. This is not good. This is very, very bad. I'm telling you, I said 4 years ago, everybody's going to end up slaves. And even the richest of us, I don't know, unless something happens and we get taken up or whatever it is, or taken out. But it's like there are a number of applications which allow private citizens to earn money because their governments fucked them over. They sell unwanted items, they rent out their homes, stuff like that. You know, they have their own house, but they can't make the bills. So maybe they stay with their cousin and rent their house out because the government fucked up and destroyed our money. Maybe that's why Airbnb is popular. I don't know. I don't fucking care if people own 10 houses. That's not my fucking position, whatever. What I'm mad about is the government fucking our money up, and then now when we try to make money, now they're going to take it. Whether or not you have to pay tax on this income depends on an often complex set of rules which vary by country. Oh, this is just looks like a clusterfuck to me. In many countries, you can, in principle, resell items you have bought for personal use without tax liability. But there are often limits on how much you can earn from this before it is classified as trading and becomes taxable. Oh my God. Similarly, you may be able to rent out your home or a room for a certain period or up to a certain amount without paying tax, but have to treat it as taxable income beyond those limits. Many people are either unaware of the potential tax implications of app generated income or deliberately fail to report it. To both to counter both problems, the 38 member of the Organization for Economic Cooperation. Wow, are you hearing this? The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. No, it's about economic slavery and taking shit from you. That's what this organization is about. Oh my God, these people are so fucking criminal. They've signed up to a new agreement under which app owners will automatically share your earnings with tax authorities in your country. Oh my God, I'm almost ready to throw up. Here's the name of the countries I will not be going to: Austria, Australia, Belgium, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland. Wow. Who is who's not in that list? El Salvador. Okay, see what I'm saying? So that's these are the lists of communist countries right here that I will not be going to. I'm glad they published a report. Mexico, damn it. I'm gonna miss that tequila, but they can ship that to me from wherever I'm at. Fucking Mexicans, they should never. Don't join that thing. Americans, what the fuck? All these countries here: Japan, Italy, Israel, Ireland. I'd only consider Turkey's in there. Fuck, man. The new rules require digital platforms to report the income sellers are getting through their site routinely. Oh, wow. It will apply to sales of goods of things that have been handcrafted or secondhand clothes. Are you serious? Wow. Food delivery, freelance work, even renting out your driveway for parking. Are you fucking kidding me? The government said, oh, listen to this. Listen to this shit right here. They're trying to feed everybody a load of shit. The government said the new rules would help it bear down on tax evasion. What? Well, what about the government printing all the money, the one causing the problem in the first place? Then these people wouldn't have to work 50, 60-hour work weeks. You see how absurd this is? At the HMRC, that's the United Kingdom equivalent to the IRS, this criminal spokesperson said these new rules will support our work to help online sellers get their tax right first time. They will also help us detect any deliberate noncompliance, ensuring a level playing field for all tax. Well, how do you do that when you illegally allow people to come into the country? They're entering the country illegally. I guess that's not a level playing field. See what I'm saying? This is such a dumb pile of horse shit. Golly. Arthur L. gave 5 people members. I need to change up here real quick or I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Wait a second. S. Haraib gave 10 people memberships. You got Elijah, Blue One, MK underscore P. Wait, no, not that one. I was just kidding. Lionel Guerin, Dates, Internet Centrist, Crypto Sixad, Mustafa Kabak, Mr. Miller, Effective Mastermind, Dave Rocket, Laurel O'Brien. Those people were given memberships by S. Huraib 01. Then we had the Red Pill Jason there. Arthur L. Arthur L. gave 5 people memberships. Soul Sanctuary Meditations. Then you got Richard Cintron, NZ, Vonti the Great, Dan 5142. Those people got memberships by Arthur L. And then Jason comes back with the 10 memberships. Ron XRP Win says, y'all are freaking awesome. It's just, that's how I run the channel, man. It's like, I try to find info. Oh, I don't try. I find and provide information no other channel has. I don't have some elite group. It would be kind of cool to have that, but then what about the poor people? We always get fucked over, don't we? Just like that application thing with all the eBays and all. Man, you go to old people's houses, you go to people's houses, you find used clothes, and you try to sell that shit so you can kind of come up a little bit and have some kind of money. And these government people just want you fucking slaved out, man. This shit disgusts me. Like, I'm so livid right now. I'm coming up with words I haven't used since college. I'm so mad. And I have an English degree. Most of the time I forget that shit. When I get real mad, these words start coming to fruition in my head and I have to start speaking them because I get incombobulated. FSW. These people got memberships by Jason. So let's FSW, Gunner 413, David Kaminsky, Brian P, Alex Zane Bendix, Bitcoin BMW, Damian Carr, Crypto Pitbull, Len Rob, Rocky Romano. Those people got memberships by Jason. And then Day316, he's been a member for 11 months, says, love your show, Hulk. Keep up the amazing work. All of you keep holding strong. The new world is almost here. God bless. Well, we're definitely going to need a lot of that if these people have their way. So that's a list of the countries that are joining this communist revolution. People, citizens, just try to come up with extra money and you just want to beat them down. Really? Is that what we do now as government officials? That's one of the reasons that gives me energy on this channel, because I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to be part of the solution. I'm not trying to live in these countries that do this dumb stuff. No, sirree. So I'm glad that I can see. Australia was one of those countries I could maybe see living in, but I don't know about it anymore. That's Colombia was another one. Nope. Costa Rica. Nope. Germany. Oh man, they got that Autobahn. That's the only reason I'd ever go there. They got Porsche, BMW, and all that Audi shit. I'd be buying all those cars and driving like 200 miles an hour, but I don't know about that anymore. It's communist stuff. Mexico is definitely a country I was going to consider living in. Um, and that's really about it. Yeah. All righty. Let me look at some comments real quick here, and then we'll go to the next article. Even NASCAR drivers crash and burn. Yeah, maybe I would just keep limit at like 150. 130 is not bad. I could probably try to keep a limit at 130. J316 says they want everyone poor and desperate as possible for when they roll out the CBDC, which will not be able to purchase RWAs that are tokenized, real world assets. Is Antarctica on there? Antarctica is kind of like one of those things. You got to watch it, man. There's some crazy. I think there's some kind of alien stuff, whatever going on over there, and I'm to like some kind of time warp or something. Like I know it sounds all crazy, and I'm gonna have to get off this subject real quick, but there's something going on. I know that there's, yeah. Okay, I'll leave that one alone. Hulk, I keep tuning into your show because I continue to learn. You're you, my friend, are a valuable resource. Thank you, Jim. I try my best to help people see the truth, at least what I think is the truth. And then Broseph says, "You're the best." I definitely try my best, that's for certain. Okay, next, where are we going? Okay, let's do this turkey thing. I love it. I got evidence here with turkey. It's mixed up with Ripple for 10 years. No other channel has it. I'm very proud of this channel because I can give you information nobody else can. That's how it works because I do my job to help people. And that's why I'm allowed to find this stuff. It's a very simple principle. All right, Turkey. Report Turkey exits from foreign exchange protected deposit program. Let's look into this, shall we? Because we're starting to kind of talk about money. We already know that, well, I'm the only channel that's reported on two separate court occasions. See, the latest Ripple decision when the judge said Ripple's not a security. Okay, that's great. What the hell is it? Right? That's my first question. Whenever I hear that, Ripple's not a security. Okay, great. That's not regulatory clarity. These people online are misleading you because they have shit for brains. Okay. That is not legal clarity when a judge says Ripple's not a security. Number one, we don't have crypto laws in this country. So Clown Boy, Dipstick, Digital Dipstick, and these other people keep wanting to repeat this phrase, Ripple or XRP is the only crypto that has legal clarity. No, it doesn't. These people are so fucking brain dead, it's ridiculous, okay? We don't have any organized definition, lexicon, anything of the sort dealing with cryptocurrencies in the United States Code. Thank you. That's point number one. Number two, the judge just says it's not a security. Well, what the fuck is it? So she doesn't answer that question. Gary sure as hell, Gary Gensler running the SEC won't answer that question. He won't answer no questions at all. He's just like, blah, 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 blah. When you ask him a question, hey, Gary, you have a doctorate degree in like cryptos and shit, don't you? Yeah. Okay. And you used to teach about that at MIT, right? Yeah. Okay. So you have a good working familiarity with crypto. Can you name one right now that's a security or not? Well, according to the Howey test, I'm just like, wow, this dude's really, he gives the same fucking answer. That's all. It gives you a bunch of stuff. You're just like, what I'm going to tell you is what Gary Gensler hasn't told you, what nobody else on the crypto area has even said. There's two separate court cases in the United States, okay? And there's actually more than that. I haven't looked into them because I really don't care. I found two, that's good enough for me. Those two court cases, the 2015 Ripple Settlement Agreement and the 2000, I want to say 18 Ripple versus R3. Um, Ripple is called a currency. That, if you, I mean, it's not legal clarity, but let's just say That's legal. It's not saying what Ripple's not. See, these other people are getting a stiffy like a baby fist, right? Because oh, the judge has in the Ripple trial versus the SEC gave legal clarity. That's so fucking stupid. That's embarrassing. These dumb shits say that stuff. It's totally embarrassing that they're Americans and so am I. I've got facts. I've already shown them at least 20 times on this show. In 2015 and then in 2017, the United States government, the United States government, the United States government determined that the XRP was currency. Okay? Nothing before the word currency and nothing after the word currency, but currency. Okay? That's clarity. But these other people have no fucking clue. Let me continue. Now, I'm going to show you something here about Turkey. On January 1st, Turkey ended its 2-year-old foreign exchange. Okay. The protected deposit program in what is seen as another step towards a return to orthodoxy. Treasury and Finance Minister Mehmet Simsek also signaled to the start of what he called a permanent improvement in the current account. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see something right here because I got a humdinger to show you after this article. We're gonna find out what the hell's going on in Turkey. What are they talking about? Why all of a sudden now are they changing their treasury, dealing with money, currency? There's only one cryptocurrency. No other channel's talking about this. There's only one cryptocurrency where the government of the United States calls it a currency. That's XRP. That's in the 2015 Ripple trial. Turkey's policy U-turn. Turkey's treasurer, we said this guy disclosed that the country will end its foreign exchange program, also known as KKM, in 2024. I want you to see this. What did I tell you about something's going to happen in 2025, right? And you're like, oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Look at this. They're going to end this program in 2024. Now, my question, because we critically examine articles here. I just don't stand here and read articles off to you like other channels do, like brain dead limp fish. I don't want to say anything else. Children might be listening. But what is going on in 2025? Because it seems to me like everything's kind of ending in 24 because they're getting ready for 25. All these banks are somehow, I just told you yesterday on my last show, all these banks are getting ready for making double and triple profits in 2025. I wonder why. That's why Crypto Hulk's predicting March, April, May 2025 is when we get rich. Okay. This move is the latest in a series of policy U-turns that Turkey has made in the last couple of months. Do you see what's going on here? They're making U-turns. That's when they're going quick back. All of a sudden now, in the last couple months, everybody, I want you to see, following his re-election in May of 2023, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan immediately signaled the country's return to orthodoxy by appointing Simsek as the finance minister head. The central bank later all but confirmed the major policy shift by raising interest rates. Before his election, the president and his government resisted devaluing the lira or raising interest rates. Instead, the government pursued several policy measures. They're going to bolster the lira and halt the apparent dollarization of bank deposits. Under the program, Turkish residents who maintain their savings in local currency were guaranteed returns that compensated for any exchange loss. So we're dealing with money here, currency. Listen to this. 2024 will be a year where annual inflation rates start to decline. Reserve adequacy increases further. The foreign exchange protected system ends. A permanent improvement in the current account begins, and fiscal discipline is established. Oh, now I'm going to show you something no other channel has about Turkey. I'm going to show you what I think Turkey's up to. They won't talk about it, but I will. There's the there's the article right there that I have. Start it right from the beginning. We're seeing what's called rippled Turkey. It's written using now. This is if you look at the 14-second mark, you'll see December 18th, 2014. Everybody, this is like 9 years old. Ripple has been in Turkey for 9 years. Ripple is the only currency that's a cryptocurrency. Our government, United States, on two separate court hearings, have said that the XRP is currency. It's made it very clear in two separate court cases. There's no other cryptocurrency that's been given that designation as currency. And here we see Turkey about 10 years ago. And it says right on there, Ripple official site. And if you click it, like I did, it takes you to the actual Ripple site. And it's very cool what you're going to see. You're going to see Ripple's first bank, which is Fedora Bank, Mexico. Right there, the first thing they show you is Fedora Bank. That's 2014. Ripple's first bank partner in the world is Fedora Bank. There's the guy right there that's running it. I'm going to leave that article. You won't find what I just showed you anywhere on the internet unless it's like a really deep, deep guy like David Schwartz, something like these people have access to this stuff. They can find it. But this is some next level shit we got going on this program. I got the deep dives. These other channels don't have any idea. Tyler Creighton, thank you very much for that donation. I'll pay crypto taxes when politicians wear jackets saying who owns them. I like that. You know, that's why I got my channel set up the way I do. If I had a jacket, all you guys' names would be all over my jacket. Member for 16 months. I can't read whatever happened to that one. Mateo says, "What's up, Hulk?" Yeah, because XRP is three-letter agency, backdoor, Trojan, more of the BIS, IMF, World Economic Forum, New World Dystopia. That's pretty real. Let's go with the next one. Starlink. This one's major. I want to show you how what's being rolled out right now. One day, Kramer, this is from Ismair Mustafik. One day, Jim Cramer says Bitcoin is here to stay. And the next day, Bitcoin goes from 45 to 40. Inverse Kramer. Golly. That's how you get rich watching Jim Cramer's show. You pay the money, but then you do the opposite of what he's telling you. And those little breakout groups he has. So you ought to take notes and say, Jim Cramer told us to do this and this and this today. So let's all do the opposite. SpaceX. Okay. Now, I want you to see what's going on. Big picture first, then we'll get into the article. My opinion is that this whole Elon Musk thing, he's been a plant from like 20 years with the government because he's a genius. So they kind of let him do whatever, but He gets to play around. They got him on a leash. He's allowed to play around and ding around and give hints and play peekaboo with stuff, but he's got to be cool because he's the one helping our to try to save the country, or maybe he's the one who's helped setting up the global slavery stuff. I don't know. I think probably the global stuff, but that's a whole nother subject. But what's going on is all these satellites are getting put into place so they can track us everywhere we go. They're also being set up so we can be connected and controlled, either through a microchip or through your phone or whatever. They'll probably start off with just the phone. And as time goes on, if you want that money that the government's going to send you every month, they got to implant a microchip in you. And since you probably got a jab, you got a bunch of metal and stuff where they can release radio waves and make you do crazy stuff, like eat ants for the rest of your life and never eat a cheeseburger. SpaceX, Starlink. Now notice the X and all this stuff, or the XRP, XLM, and XDC. Like, I think Elon's in. Let's just agree with this. SpaceX, Starlink to launch first direct-to-cell internet satellites. Starlink internet could soon be beamed directly to customers' smartphones from space. My God. SpaceX is set to launch its first batch of 6 Starlink satellites designed to enable direct-to-cell internet service from space. Oh my God. That started yesterday. Elon Musk's rocket company said it is targeting a launch window starting 9:13 p.m. the other day. But there are future slots on Wednesday, today, if that doesn't pan out. SpaceX will stream the launch live on X, Musk's social platform, starting 15 minutes before liftoff. A total of 21 satellites will launch with this mission, bringing the number of Starlinks around the Earth to 5,000. Hoo-wee. Musk has been promising Starlink internet will be beamed to your cell phone since at least August 2022. So he's been trying for a year and a half. While just half a dozen aboard this Falcon 9 are equipped with tech needed to bring Musk's space internet to a smartphone. This is pretty amazing. It's a milestone in Musk's plan to make Starlink more profitable for the company as SpaceX keeps working on building giant, expensive rockets to send humans to Mars. Very, very, very interesting. I'm kind of under the belief, like, why don't we have a nuclear powered, kind of like jet that can carry, because nuclear power is like pretty much cheap and free for a long time, and then you got all the toxic stuff. But what's with that? We could just jettison that toxic crap into outer space and send it to planet Uranus. But I think we ought to have like a nuclear powered spaceship to put like Elon's rocket on top, fly that shit to the edge of space or whatever. Then they can save money because the rockets are super expensive. And then the nuclear powered ship can lift whatever payload up there, and then he can blast those rockets and take off like a bat out of hell. That's what I think. I'm all down for that. So there's Elon Musk's article. How I see all this happening is the crypto. That's how you get everybody around the world to be able to use this, where you got links in your house. Maybe if you don't, you have a phone, it'll work. Eventually, I mean, it's good luck. We all know Twitter. Elon announced Twitter's going to have crypto payments, and we're seeing a lot of outer space stuff. And that's how all this is going to be connected. No wires, none of that stuff. You can be living anywhere in the world, living on some island somewhere, maybe Crypto Hulk Island, and we just got our money, and that's how I'm seeing all this stuff goes down. And I got a couple more stories with this Elon Musk. Rebel plebe. Hulkster SHX is giving us an idea of what a utility bull run will look like. It's not sexy, no dogs or hype, just connections to Ripple, Stellar, IBM, FedNow, and etc. Thank you for that donation of the channel. So there's one Elon Musk article. Let's have another one. India and SpaceX with Elon Musk. Telling you. I'm not going to show the articles right now, but you have the number one bank in India, HFDC, Ripple Partner. And then you have the second biggest Indian bank, Kotak Mahindra, India. That's a Ripple Partner as well, just saying. Now you've got India working with SpaceX to rocket to launch a communications satellite. This is from New Delhi. India will launch a communications satellite using SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket this year. Its first partnership with a venture led by billionaire Elon Musk, who also wants to expand his business in the country. We're going to read another article after this about India, but with JP Morgan just killing it in India, making money hand over fist, as they say. The high capacity satellite aims to boost India's broadband, here we go, communication, especially in remote and unconnected regions of the country. State run New Space India, the commercial arm of the India's space agency. Oh, so India's got a space agency too, like Space Force. Oh, cool. What if they have Captain Kirk there? The launch is scheduled for the first quarter of the year. The satellite will weigh almost 5,000 kilograms. Musk, who is a chief executive of SpaceX and Tesla, is keen to bring his Starlink satellite broadband to India and is also discussing an investment proposal for Tesla to set up a factory in India to make electric vehicles. That way, we don't have to deal with Chinese. But he is facing pushback from some in his country's domestic industry. Probably shut down American plants as well and move it all to India. They're going to have 48, it says here, 48 gigabytes per second. That's Elon Musk in India. See, here's how it works. It's like all these countries got to get hooked up with all this tech, right? But so I want you to see something. We're not rich tomorrow. We've got to get all these countries to be on satellites and phones and shit like that, so everybody's connected. Let me tell you what's going on. End game. The end game's not pretty, folks. And we're going to watch the amount of speculation and craziness it gets on. So I'm going to bring up something that's going to start getting the crazy people to talk. So we're not going to entertain this too much, and then I'm not going to discuss it anymore. The end game is we're all slaves. We'll pretty much at one point all be microchipped out, where you can go anywhere in the world and they will find you. Okay, unless you tear out that microchip or something like we watched in the movies. When the one ruler controls the whole world, it's going to be so easy because look, everything's coming together as one. Look at all these phone apps. Remember all these different apps like Airbnb and eBay? They're all reporting to a central government. You see where this is going? All new, I'm not going to say world and definitely not going to say order. Okay. That's where this ends up. Like right now, you can't have a gazillion different satellite companies. Not going to happen. They all have to work on the same frequency. You can't have one company that's doing stuff with Russian, one company with India. No, everybody's got to do the same thing. That's how they get control of everybody in the end. So what we're seeing, that's why Elon is probably working for the man, the bad man, and putting up all these satellites because now he's hooking up all these countries. They'll probably use all the same stuff. We already know about Ripple and then Cha, and I'm not going to say nah. Who do you think hooked up that country's crypto? Ripple did. Justin Sun. I went over that already the other day. Justin Sun was the main person in and out of Greater China, and I'm not going to say no. So Ripple has hooked up the whole entire world. See how this is going? One world currency, One world satellites. One world. When you use your phone to sell clothes, you're gonna get taxed because it's one world. See where all this ends up going? That's why America's using Starlink. Now India's using Starlink. India's like one of the most populous countries in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if the Red Dragon country in Asia has already done it with Elon and sent those suckers up into space. Now, let me continue. Michael Gruner, Hulk, gem of the show as always, never disappointing. Thank you. Well, that's nice of you to say there, buddy. So there's India with them. Now let's get into JP Morgan with India. See what I mean? We all have to link up all this stuff, everybody, is going to be standardized. See, right now it's too tough for the bad guy who comes in at the end to control the whole entire world. It's too difficult right now. We've got to get everything streamlined. One satellite communication company, or all of them, or if there's different ones, they all report to a central global satellite commission. See where this goes? And then a central global phone app site where government knows if you're making extra money. Then it's got to be on everybody's cell phone so they can track everywhere you go in the beginning with your phone. They'll be good and bad. Like, it's good if you get stuck somewhere, you can get help, but it's bad because they're going to know everywhere you go. And if they don't like you, they'll be like, you can't travel outside of whatever, you're stuck. If we catch you going outside of that area, felony charge. Just letting you know how it's not going to happen this week, next year. This is probably about 5-10 years down the road. So the JP Morgan, let's get into that one. We work with 800 companies, JP Morgan says. JP Morgan is in India working with 800 companies. Elon Musk is in India hooking them up with satellites. Are you seeing it right now? It's all moving, everybody. So not tomorrow, not next year we're rich, but this is what they're doing. They're working on it. Crypto Hulk, when are we going to be rich? Well, if you'd watch my fucking show, I'd show you how they're laying out all the stuff right now. You got one of the biggest banks in the world, JP Morgan. You got Citibank and then HSBC. Okay, those are the top three banks that move all the money in the world. Now, what's JP Morgan doing? He's hanging out in India. Well, not literally him. He started the company 150 years, unless he's 150 years old. But then, he'd have to be at least 200 years old. So I doubt JP Morgan's still alive. But in the old days, people lived to be 969 years old. We work with 800 companies. JP Morgan's India business has grown 400%, says top executive. Oh, man. Kustam Kulkarni, senior county officer, India and vice chairman, Asia Pacific at JP Morgan, also shed light on the India growth story and said that the aspiration, listen to this, the aspiration of the population in India today is to achieve, to do, and contribute. You know, that's different because in America, these fucking people, these bums and criminals come in here and their goal is to take, take, take. And this guy's saying in India, their goal is to achieve, to do, and contribute. Just the opposite of the people coming to America and the actual Americans themselves, most of them. Kustab recently revealed that the company's India business has grown 4 times, which is 400% in the last few years. He further stated that the bank works with 800 companies of different sizes. Wow, you see what's being set up? So listen to this. At the same time, JP Morgan Chase is closing all these banks down in America. Are they opening all these banks in India? Crypto Hulk. See, that's what we do. I read the article and then we think about it and how does it relate to what we're doing now? The other day, I'm reading stories to you about how all the top banks in America are shutting down. But I'm reading to you here, they're opening up all this stuff in India. Like, what the hell? Right? It's like, well, I'm just really shocked that this. I think our scale of the business has grown by 400% in the last few years. We are hoping to gain, we are hoping to again grow in a meaningful manner in the next few years. But today we work with about 800 different businesses. Wow. Then on the corporate center side, which is JP Morgan, we have a very large workforce which does super exciting cutting edge development work for us. That's another big initiative for JP Morgan in India. I don't know. From what I'm hearing in America, it sounds all bad for the banks, right? But it seems like in all these other countries, everything's all good. They're growing like crazy. What possibly am I? What am I missing here? Banks shutting down, people all scared, people losing money in American banks, but they sure as hell seem to be growing in India. I'm like, wow, makes you almost think that they're trying to create enormous opportunities in India. That's all I'm going to read with that story. I just wanted to show you that. Very interesting. Linda Alexander, thank you very much for that donation to the channel. Appreciate it. We will all be wearing contact lenses embedded into our eyes. Oh, wonderful. Hulk for president says, gotcha, gotcha. Dang. JP Morgan. See, look, everybody, like, I'm not saying that when we get this crypto money that everything's wonderful for the rest of our lives. No. I'll tell you what, I honestly just got crypto because I said I just want one shot in life where I can make a difference, maybe help a whole lot of people to come up with me. I just want to see what it's like to be rich. And I don't know if they'll let us. This is all a gamble. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. I invested back when I first did about 2.5 months' salary into crypto. Okay. This was 4 years ago. I didn't have the Crypto Hulk channel, none of that stuff. Whatever I made monthly on my investments when I was growing up and put money away, and I lost about 30% in the stock market because Joe Biden fucked shit up. But that's why I had to start the channel. But I was on my way, never having to work again, and then got a massive hit of about 30% loss. And some of the stuff I was invested in, the companies just had to go bankrupt due to pandemic stuff and inflation and stuff. Was just, he destroyed literally parts of our economy. But back when I first did, it was about 2.5 months worth of salary. So that's what I put into crypto. And if I lose it all now, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not happy, obviously. Like, oh yeah, I want to get wrecked. But like, I'm not, whatever. It's not a big enough deal. I didn't do like these other people that run these crypto shows. Oh yeah. If you ever notice them, they're always buying. I'm like, dude, I've been listening to you for 4 fucking years. There's no way. Okay. Every time you're, oh, gold's going up. Yeah, I'm gonna go get more of that. I'm gonna go get this and so I'm gonna get that. He's always buying, 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 buying. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Because I haven't invested in crypto for 4 years. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm responsible. See, I'm one of those. Unless he's lying, and maybe he's just trying to get you to go to his sponsors, right? Like Link Two and all these things. Oh, I'm buying this. I'm buying that. Da, da, da. And so it gets you to maybe want to buy, right? So, like, I'm just keeping it real. I haven't bought crypto for 4 years. I set a limit on what I could afford to lose, right? If I were to walk away now and lose it all, am I gonna be like the rest of my life? Well, yeah, because I want to make you guys and me rich, but financially, Not a big deal. Because I put 2.5 months pay. All right. So, and I got gold. So, and I got like 7 times more gold than I do crypto. So I got like 14 months worth of pay from 4 years ago, 14 months worth of pay in gold. So that'll help if gold doubles and triples. I'll probably be able to buy a decent little house, little house in California if I live here, which I'll probably move. I could buy something decent somewhere else. But like, I'm just trying to help you understand. Like these people on different social media will be, oh, I'm buying this, I'm gonna catch this dip, dip. But you never hear them like stop. Like, see, look, think about this. You only invest what you can afford to lose. So there's a limit of certain amount where I'm not buying anymore. And I picked whatever that limit was, that's what I did 4 years ago in 2020. I figured out, what if this XRP is a hack and a government thing and they have a back door and they're going to liquidate you? Honestly, I don't care. People are like, oh, you're going to get destroyed. No, I'm not. I spent 2.5 months worth of salary 4 years ago. I don't fucking care if I lose it. Honestly, I'll be just fine. My life will not change if I lose all my XRP tomorrow. I don't fucking care. Okay. Now, if it goes good, I'm going to be super rich. And if it doesn't, oh well, I've only lost 2.5 months worth of pay. I'm not going to be crying about losing that. I'll be crying about not being a billionaire, but then that's above my power and control. I want you to get your mindset right, because you never know what can happen in crypto. If they do kind of a backdoor hack or whatever, a quantum computer deletes all of our wallets and stuff, I don't know. It's a possibility, right? That's why I got the gold. So if they wipe out that wallet, I got gold. It'd be better than nothing, right? At least I tried to dig deep. But I've found so much information. I know we're all on the right track. It's just I don't know if they pull a surprise at the end and steal from all of us. That would really be messed up. And I'd be truly, I'd be sorry that all of you that had hopes and dreams of watching the show, maybe they don't happen. I'm talking about reality right now. And some of you are like, oh, why are you talking? You got to understand there's good and there's bad. I hope that we all get rich. I hope we slip through. The government says, well, there's a half of a half of a half of percent of people who actually have good crypto. They're not coming after the dumb shit crypto. You guys will be able to keep that. They're not taking it from you. I'm talking about the top threes, the X's, XRP, XLM, and XDC. Those are the top three. Those will be like the golden rings, like Lord of the Rings. Everybody's going to want that. Maybe they grandfather it's in. I don't know all these things. Just hardware wallet. If you want to buy more, get a separate wallet and put it on there. We have to just wait. Sometimes we just have to have faith and wait and see what eventually happens. Now, we might get some idea if we watch other countries. That always happens first. It's not going to happen first in America. Well, at least I hope not. But everything I've been seeing in crypto so far is Europe and Asia lead it in the Middle East. If we watch what's going on in those countries, it's going to be coming soon to a theater near you in America. So if the government starts wiping out all kinds of crypto wallets and shit in these other countries and then I'm telling you what, you might got a month to liquidate or something. Because if in Saudi Arabia they say, oh, they ban all the crypto wallets and and then the shit happens in Europe and everything, I'm telling you, it's going to happen here. So we need to watch these other countries and find out what's going on. I'm not saying I'm selling. I'm not going to say what I do because all this shit's being recorded. So, and if I can't really say what I'm going to do until maybe, I can't really say right now, but I'll figure something out and probably try to relay the information in some roundabout way. Or maybe we'll all just happen to take a vacation to a certain country all of a sudden, right? We're taking a vacation. We're not trying to evade anything. We're just only taking a vacation. And remember, with conspiracy, all the government has to do is wiretap you, listen for a while. You just need to make plans. And if once you buy that plane ticket, you have to make plans. They have to see on your phone or record it. And once you make those plans and you make that one effort like to buy an airplane ticket or something, you're busted. You just tax evaded. That's a felony. So you got to be very careful about not talk about nothing. Peter Pan. Wait, I got some donations coming in here. Hulk for president. I read that one. Linda Alexander. We got that one. Peter Pan. Well, that's a blast from the past. So many people have sold their XRP because it has underperformed. It's all in the plan. Yeah. Look, I show you enough connections from 10 years ago. Also, I just been saying today, there's no crypto it's like that. Okay. You're on the right channel. I'm not wasting your time. Peter Pan again gave 5 people memberships. That's JB Snow, Taylor and Son, Kevin Varela, Eli E, and 589 Lee the Sheep. We got Dennis Hips, SpaceX partner Jay Red. The SAC man owns 5 billion of the currency. There just ain't a lot of there just ain't a lot around. Remember Maui donation. Now you got that so coded out that I don't even know what the hell you just said, but I appreciate the donation. And yeah, you can send me a message or something on Twitter or whatever. It's usually a little easier than on YT. No, I what I did, Nature Boy, is when I got crypto, I set a limit. Just like if I go gambling, if I go to like Vegas or something, I'll go in and I'll say, okay, $500. That's it for this trip. And when I blow that $500, it's done. That's what I did. Whether I'm winning or not in Vegas, once I said I spend 500 gambling, that's it. Then you walk away. Now we each have our different ways of doing things. For me, if I don't get rich off of 2.5 months worth of pay that I put in, then fuck it. I'm done. That's just me. I don't. Nobody's supposed to copy me. People want to know, Crypto Hulk, what's your thoughts? So then I tell them what I did, not to tell them what to do. Just this is what I did. I'm just letting you know. Now you do what you think you got to do. If you want to spend 6 months or a whole year's pay, then do it. Like I don't fucking care what you guys do. It's just some people want to know, Crypto Hulk, what's your approach? And then I want to kind of think what you did and see, well, maybe I should do something similar or twice as much. Like I don't know and I don't care. You might have so much money you could put 3 years into crypto. I don't know. But if I don't get rich off what I did for 2.5 months pay, then fuck it. It's not gonna ever happen. It's either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. I already showed you what 500 bucks will bring you, like $5 million. So if I put in 2 months pay, a lot of people that's what, let's say 3,000 a month, that's 8,000 bucks. So what 8,000 XRP gets you? I mean, it gets to the point with the math and stuff. So I just figured out how much do I think XRP is going to go? 10 G's. Maybe it goes to 100,000. I don't fucking care. Just I set my thing. I think is 10 G's is very reasonable. And how much do I want to make from that? And then I set my limit. It's my limit, not your limit. So you guys do whatever you want. It's not my show to convince you what to do. I deep dive and Jeff Suter, late fee. I'll catch up later. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. Where are we at? One. Okay, we're over an hour. That'll be it for tonight's show. Now I got to work on tomorrow's. So if I can find information for tomorrow's show, I'll post that tonight, probably before I go to sleep. And we had some good information. We looked at some things that are globally happening. We kind of look a little bit at the end, like 10, 15 years down the road or something, when I think stuff gets really, really bad. But that's how life is. Sometimes it's gonna be good, sometimes it's bad. So I'm trying to get rich now, enjoy it, because I know later the commies are gonna come and try to take it all away. I already know. So I just want like what, a year, 2 years, 3 years of just being super rich. And then the dummies will come and oh, we gotta confiscate that. We gotta take that. I already fucking know what they're gonna do. You're gonna take this microchip, you won't be able to buy food, you won't be able to do shit. Then I'll be like, well, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. It's my personal business. But my name's Crypto Hulk. I'll see you on my next broadcast. If I make a show in the morning, it'll be somewhere around 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'll see y'all then.